Yo, what's good? Got a quick market recap today. I haven't taken a trade in 3 weeks, bro. Like, I haven't won or lost a percent in 3 weeks, and now I'm actually getting like concerned. Uh, Let me load up the chart. It's low-key not look good, not look good looks, bro. Not good looks at all, bro. What the heck? Take it back to school, baby. What it do? Think, ooh, where's the app, bro? I swear this spotlight shit don't do shit, bro. Like, it don't open the app. Oh, it's right here. What the heck? That shit is low-key dumb, bro. You ever listen to a song and it just makes you so nostalgic and you just feel mad, bro? That's how I feel like low-key with like a lot of songs, especially with Don Toliver's new album Octane. I just gotta lock in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta stop like living in the past. I gotta like lock in on myself for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been thinking about lately. If you've been wondering, and also because I haven't made a recap in a long time, and main reasons because I haven't seen shit on the charts, you know. So starting with GBPUSD, 4 hours bearish going into market open, as you can clearly see by this bearish structure. You know, we've been moving lower for the past couple of days, last month, yeah. So like since market opened for this week, we've just been continuing on lower, confirming bearish on the 4 hour, and just continue on lower going into the London session as well. Had some crazy wick work here, but yeah, so we're bearish on the 4 hours. So on the 30-minute, we're looking for highs to get taken in order to go down, right? Because if we're bearish, we're trying to look for highs to get taken as liquidity and then go down and target the lows. So what do we need? Well, we need highs and we need lows. Where are the highs? Well, the highs are right here. We got London highs right here and we got Asian highs right here. This is on the 30-minute. On the 1 hour, like the Asian highs, we had a 1 hour high that was a bit lower than the London highs we had a 1 hour high that was lower than the 30-minute high on the Asian session, and then on London session we had a corresponding 1 hour high with the London high. So the issue is, if we have highs, what's the issue? Well, we're missing lows. We don't really have any clear lows because we have these lows from Asian session, but this is in between, right? So this is not really looking too good. That's one issue. So say we have this intersession low right here, which we don't really count. Well, I don't really count. On the 1 hour, let's say, okay, we have this 1 hour low right here, right? So now what's the next thing we need to look for? We need to look for highs to get taken. So now if you like hop on a market open, what do you see? You see that we're already below the lows when you open session. So what are we even gonna trade? I don't know. That's the question. Like, am I really trying? Why hit Amazon Music? What? But so if we're bearish, we're looking for highs to get taken and then to target the lows. But we open below the lows. So what are we looking for? I don't even know. We're looking for highs to get taken, but we already taken out the lows. So we already took out the target before we even took out the draw. So what trade is there to take on that? There is no trade to take on this. There is no trade to take on this because we're bearish. Sure, say we're bullish, we could have said, oh, we're bullish and we're gonna go long off of this rejection, like off of this taking of the high, right? This is the reason why I feel like 4 hour is like, this is like the reason why I base my trades off of the 4 hour structure, because you know, we continued on lower. Higher time frame has higher power. We continued on lower, and then we had some reaction off of like some what, like this low from some time ago, Thursday. So like 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, I mean. So you know, I'm not really trying to trade off of like some ancient low. Maybe I should, but you know, that's kind of a spontaneous move, and also that's way later into market open. You know, it's like 3 hours after session open. I'm not really trying to take a trade 3 hours after New York session open, especially on Forex, because this shit's slow as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that is kind of what was going through my mind on GBPUSD. So now you might be asking like, yo, why don't you trade futures and stuff like that? You know, I probably should. Should switch. It's just I need to learn it, but I'm low-key like, so maybe I'm making excuses right now, you know, maybe I'm like trying to push things off, but I'm genuinely getting like molested and raped by school, you know. I'm writing my DAT this year, so I gotta study for that too. I gotta lock in for that too, so I gotta spend most of my spring studying for that. So maybe I'm falling into the matrix, but I can't lie, I'm low-key getting sold on the fact of going into like dental school, you know. If I can get in, that would be nice, but if I can't, then I'm low-key fucked, you know what I'm saying? Because like, what am I gonna do with a bachelor of science degree? Like nothing, you know. So if I don't get into dental school, I'm low-key fucked. But if I can get in after 2 years, which probably won't happen, I mean, I guess you gotta have high hopes or whatever and believe that I'm gonna make it. Oh, I'm a manifest all this shit. But you know, like just being realistic, like after 2 years, it's pretty unlikely. But you know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying to get things like done, and I'm gonna be studying for that DAT like crazy because I really want to do very well on that. So that's kind of what's been going on, you know. I'm on reading week right now, so I'm kind of just main thing I've been doing is just editing this YouTube video I'm making. It's a day in the life But I'm doing a voiceover method this time, and it's like more realistic, I feel like, and it's just like me like voicing out my actual thoughts, you know, like you know, you get to see like a part of what's in my mind, and I'm putting like a lot of effort into it, so hopefully it does well. If not, I'm gonna kill myself. Just kidding. We don't do that here. So 4 hours bearish on Euro USD. So we're looking for lows, highs to get taken to target lows. So the same issue with GBP USD. We opened way below the lows that we had. Even this intersession low, we opened below the low. We already took out that low like 31 hour before the market opens. So, you know, I'm not really trying to take anything off that. If we don't even have a target, if the target already got taken, there's nothing to take, you know, because you're just targeting nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no really point in taking that. So that's why I didn't take anything on this. Ideally, I would have wanted to see London highs get taken and then go low, but you know that didn't end up happening. So that's why I didn't take anything. I hate girls. 4 hours bearish going into market open. I'm gay. 4 hours bearish going into market. No, wait, I didn't say anything. 4 hours bearish going into market open, closing below this low. So we're looking for the highs to get taken again to target lows. So I didn't even bother to chart this up because, you know, so we got London highs here. It looks good. We got London lows right here. Also, it looks decent, but we opened right at the London lows. So what are we going to target? I don't know. I don't know what we're going to target. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to target. If we already took out the target, then what are we going to target? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Maybe we could have just taken longs, bro. Maybe we should just taken longs because it looks pretty good on this one. Maybe we just ignored the 4 hour and we just purely base it off of nothing. We just base it off of pure intuition and market experience because I'm the market maker. And we're like, okay, shit, we're going to reverse. We're going to reverse off this low and we're going to go long. And that would have won. So that's the thing. You don't really know, but it's all about the probabilities. There's a higher probability of my edge working out if I follow my plan fully, and there's a lower probability of it working out if I don't. So there's just what I'm trying to say is that there's like a higher probability of things working out when I follow the 4 hour structure bias compared to, like, you know, there'll be instances like this where it doesn't work out fully, and there'll be instances where it does work out even though it goes against my plan, but in the long term I'm gonna get fucked. So that's why I don't do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video. 7 minutes, that's low-key long, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go sleep now. It's 8:45. Goodbye.